The 1980s gave us unforgettable voices, singers who turned emotions into anthems and moments into memories. In this video, we honor the legends of the 80s who are no longer with us, celebrating their lives, their music, and the lasting impact they made on fans around the world. Let's take a heartfelt journey through the voices we've lost but will never forget. Melanie Appleby, born on July 11th, 1966, rose to fame as one half of the pop duo Mel and Kim. With chart-topping hits like Respectable and Showing Out, she became a symbol of youthful energy and bold style. She died of pneumonia after a battle with cancer on January 18, 1990, just 23 years old. Andy Gibb, the younger brother of the Bee Gees, was born on March 5, 1958. His voice made hearts melt with hits like Shadow Dancing and I Just Want to Be Your Everything. He died of myocarditis worsened by years of drug abuse on March 10, 1988, at only 30. Daniel Balavoine, born February 5, 1952, was more than a singer. He was a voice of conscience in French pop music. Songs like La Ziza and Mon Fils Ma Bataille made him a beloved artist. He lost his life in a helicopter crash on January 14, 1986. He was just 33. Bob Marley, the king of reggae, was born on February 6, 1945. With timeless songs like One Love, Redemption Song, and No Woman, No Cry, he brought Jamaica's message of peace and resistance to the world. His voice was silenced by cancer on May 11, 1981. He was 36. Phil Lynott, born August 20, 1949, was the magnetic frontman of Thin Lizzy. With anthems like The Boys Are Back in Town and Whiskey in the Jar, he gave rock a poetic soul. Years of addiction caught up to him, and he died from heart failure and pneumonia on January 4, 1986 at age 36. Edom Ephraim and Dennis Fuller, the duo behind London Boys, lit up dance floors with hits like Requiem and London Nights. Known for their energetic sound and synchronized moves, they brought joy across Europe. Tragically, both men died in a car accident in the Austrian Alps on January 21, 1996 at just 36. Michael Hutchence, born January 22, 1960, was the electrifying frontman of INXS. With hits like Need You Tonight and Never Tear Us Apart, his voice was both raw and seductive. He died by suicide on November 22, 1997 at just 37. Jermaine Stewart, born September 7, 1957, became a pop sensation with We Don't Have to Take Our Clothes Off. His smooth vocals and upbeat messages earned him fans worldwide. Sadly, he died of AIDS-related liver cancer on March 17, 1997. He was only 39. Falco, the Austrian pop genius born on February 19, 1957, soared to global fame with Rock Me Amadeus. A unique mix of swagger and brilliance, he died in a car crash in the Dominican Republic on February 6, 1998, aged 40. Kirsty MacColl, born October 10, 1959, gave the world touching songs like They Don't Know and The Unforgettable Fairy Tale of New York. She died in a boating accident in Mexico on December 18, 2000, while saving her son. She was 41. Jeff Healey, born on March 25, 1966, was a blind guitar prodigy known for his unique lap-style playing and the hit Angel Eyes. His blues rock passion earned global praise. He died of cancer on March 2, 2008 at 41. Ofra Haza, born November 19, 1957, blended traditional Yemeni sounds with pop, giving us Imni Nalu, a song that transcended borders. She passed away from AIDS-related pneumonia on February 23, 2000 at 42. Dan Hartman, born December 8, 1950, brought us disco and pop gems like I Can Dream About You. A talented writer and producer, he died of an AIDS-related brain tumor on March 22, 1994, at 43. Stuart Adamson, born April 11, 1958, led Big Country with anthems like In a Big Country. His emotional guitar work defined a generation. He died by suicide on December 16, 2001, aged 43. Marvin Gaye, born April 2, 1939, gave us soul classics like What's Going On and Sexual Healing. A pioneer of Motown and R&B, his life ended tragically. Shot by his own father on April 1, 1984, just one day before his 45th birthday. Freddie Mercury, born September 5, 1946, was the legendary voice of Queen. With hits like Bohemian Rhapsody and We Are the Champions, his range and charisma were unmatched. He died of AIDS-related complications on November 24, 1991, at 45. Jenny Lane, born February 1, 1964, was the voice behind Warrant's glam metal anthem Cherry Pie. A gifted songwriter with a wild spirit, he died from alcohol poisoning on August 11, 2011, at age 47. Whitney Houston, born August 9, 1963, had a voice that defined power and emotion. From I Will Always Love You to Greatest Love of All, her songs became timeless. She drowned in a hotel bathtub on February 11, 2012, due to heart disease and drug use. She was 48. Trevor Taylor, born January 11, 1958, was the original lead singer of Bad Boys Blue. His voice shaped the group's early Europop success. He died suddenly of a heart attack on January 19, 2008, aged 50. Michael Jackson, born August 29, 1958, was the king of pop. From Thriller to Billie Jean, he revolutionized music, dance, and video. He died from cardiac arrest due to acute propofol intoxication on June 25, 2009, at age 50. Carl Wilson, born December 21, 1946, was a founding member of the Beach Boys. His smooth vocals lit up hits like God Only Knows. He lost his battle with lung cancer on February 6, 1998, at age 51. Roy Orbison, born April 23, 1936, gave the world haunting ballads like Oh Pretty Woman and Crying. A voice of vulnerability and power, he died of a heart attack on December 6, 1988, aged 52. Frank Zappa, born December 21, 1940, was an avant-garde genius known for Valley Girl and Don't Eat the Yellow Snow. He mixed satire with rock brilliance. He died of prostate cancer on December 4, 1993, at age 52. Laura Branigan, born July 3, 1952, broke hearts with her powerful hit Gloria. Her voice defined 80s emotion and strength. She died suddenly from a brain aneurysm on August 26, 2004, at just 52. June Pointer, born November 30, 1953, was the youngest of the Pointer Sisters. Their hits like I'm So Excited and Jump for My Love electrified the charts. She died of cancer on April 11, 2006, aged 52. Kevin Dubrow, born October 29, 1955, fronted Quiet Riot and gave metal fans "Come On Feel the Noise." He died from an accidental cocaine overdose on November 19, 2007, at age 52. Paul Young, born June 17, 1947, wasn't just a singer. He was the bassist for Mike Plus the Mechanics and Sad Cafe. Known for Every Time You Go Away, he died of a heart attack on July 15, 2000 at 53. Benjamin Orr, born September 8, 1947, was the bassist and co-lead singer of The Cars. His haunting voice powered Drive and Just What I Needed. He died of pancreatic cancer on October 3, 2000, aged 53. Morris Gibb, born December 22, 1949, was one-third of the Bee Gees. Voices behind Stayin' Alive and How Deep Is Your Love. He died after surgery complications on January 12, 2003 at 53. Chrissy Amphlett, born October 25, 1959, led the Divinals with fierce energy and raw power. Her hit I Touch Myself became iconic. She died of breast cancer on April 21, 2013 at age 53. Colin Verncombe, born May 26, 1962, was known as Black. His haunting single Wonderful Life captured hearts across the world. He died from head injuries after a car accident on January 26, 2016, at age 53. George Michael, born June 25, 1963, rose to fame with Wham! And went solo with classics like Careless Whisper and Faith. He passed away on December 25, 2016, from heart and liver disease at age 53. Robert Palmer, born January 19, 1949, was the stylish voice behind Addicted to Love and Simply Irresistible. He died of a heart attack on September 26, 2003, aged 54. Luther Vandross, born April 20, 1951, brought tenderness to R&B with songs like Dance with My Father. A stroke led to complications and he died on July 1, 2005, aged 54. Tina Marie, born March 5, 1956, was the Ivory Queen of Soul, known for Lover Girl and her rich, powerful voice. She died in her sleep on December 26, 2010, at age 54. Paul Gray, born April 28, 1972, was the bassist for the heavy-hitting band Slipknot. Known for their intense energy, Gray was a key part of their success. He died of an accidental overdose on May 24, 2010, at just 38. Brad Delp, born June 12, 1951, was the voice of Boston, singing More Than a Feeling. His soaring vocals defined a generation. He died by suicide on March 9, 2007, at age 55. Steve Strange, born May 28, 1959, was the frontman of Visage, famous for Fade to Grey and the New Romantic Movement. He died of heart failure on February 12, 2015, aged 55. Eddie Rabbitt, born November 27, 1941, blended country and pop with hits like I Love a Rainy Night. He died from lung cancer on May 7, 1998, at age 56. Eddie Rabbitt, born November 27, 1941, blended country and pop with hits like I Love a Rainy Night. He died from lung cancer on May 7, 1998, at age 56. Dan Fogelberg, born August 13, 1951, gave the world tender ballads like Longer and leader of the band. He passed away from prostate cancer on December 16, 2007, aged 56. Prince, born June 7, 1958, was a revolutionary. With Purple Rain, Kiss, and When Doves Cry, he changed pop forever. He died from an accidental fentanyl overdose on April 21, 2016, at age 57. Pete Burns, born August 5, 1959, led Dead or Alive with a voice and style like no other. His hit You Spin Me Round, like a record, still spins today. He died of cardiac arrest on October 23, 2016 at age 57. George Harrison, born February 25, 1943, was the quiet Beatle with soul and depth. My Sweet Lord and While, My Guitar Gently Weeps are timeless. He died of lung cancer on November 29, 2001, aged 58. Gary Moore, born April 4, 1952, was a blues rock guitar virtuoso, known for Still Got the Blues and Parisienne Walkways. He died of a heart attack on February 6, 2011, aged 58. Nick Kamen, born April 15, 1962, was a model-turned-singer who gained fame with Each Time You Break My Heart. He passed away after a long illness on May 4, 2021, at age 59. Paul Davis, born April 21, 1948, gave us soft rock staples like I Go Crazy and Cool Night. He died of a heart attack on April 22, 2008, one day after his 60th birthday. Stedman Pearson, born June 29, 1964, was a key member of Five Star, known for dance pop hits like System Addict. He passed away in 2023, aged 59, though details remain private. Mari Fredriksson, born May 30, 1958, was the powerful voice of Roxette. With It Must Have Been Love and Listen to Your Heart, she touched millions. She died from a brain tumor on December 9, 2019, age 61. Izora Armstead, born July 6, 1942, was one half of the Weather Girls. Her booming voice powered the disco hit, It's Raining Men. She passed away from heart failure on September 16, 2004, at age 62. Robin Gibb, born December 22, 1949, was the soulful tenor of the Bee Gees, whose harmonies shaped disco history with Stayin' Alive and How Deep Is Your Love. He died from cancer on May 20, 2012, at age 62. Tony Lewis, born December 21, 1957, was the lead singer of The Outfield. His voice soared on Your Love, a staple of 80s rock. He passed away unexpectedly on October 19, 2020, at age 62. Toby Keith, born July 8, 1961, rose to fame in the 90s but carried the spirit of outlaw country forward. Songs like Courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue made him a patriotic voice. He died of stomach cancer on February 5, 2024, at age 62. Love, a staple of 80s rock. He passed away unexpectedly on October 19, 2020, at age 62. Donna Summer, born December 31, 1948, reigned as the Queen of Disco. Hits like Hot Stuff, Last Dance, and Bad Girls defined an era. She died of lung cancer on May 17, 2012, age 63. Jimmy Jamison, born August 23, 1951, was the powerhouse behind Survivor's Second Wind with Burning Heart and the search is over. He died of a heart attack on August 31st, 2014, aged 63. Loalwa Braz, born June 3, 1953, gave the world the voice of Lambada as lead singer of Kauma. She tragically died in a suspected homicide on January 19, 2017, age 63. Greedy Smith, born January 16, 1956, was the charismatic frontman of Mental as Anything, known for Live It Up. He died of a heart attack on December 2, 2019, aged 63. Irene Cara, born March 18, 1959, inspired a generation with fame and Flashdance. What a feeling! She passed away on November 25, 2022, due to high blood pressure and high cholesterol, aged 63. Jack Russell, born December 5, 1960, was the lead vocalist for Great White, remembered for Once Bitten, Twice Shy. Though he battled health issues, he continued to perform. As of now, he is still alive. Eric Wolfson, born March 18, 1945, was the creative force behind the Alan Parsons Project, known for hits like Eye in the Sky. He passed away from kidney cancer on December 2, 2009, at age 64. Jim Diamond, born September 28, 1951, captivated audiences with his soulful voice in songs like I Should Have Known Better. He died on October 8, 2015, at age 64. Mark Hollis, born January 4, 1955, was the enigmatic frontman of Talk Talk, delivering classics such as It's My Life. He passed away from cancer on February 25, 2019, at age 64. Tyka Nelson, born May 18, 1960, and sister to Prince, carved her own path with songs like Mark Anthony's Tune. She died from cardiac arrest and congestive heart failure on November 4, 2024, at age 64. Brian Hibbard, born November 25, 1946, led the Flying Pickets to fame with their a cappella rendition of Only You. He succumbed to prostate cancer on June 17, 2012, at age 65. Natalie Cole, born February 6, 1950, enchanted the world with her rendition of Unforgettable, a duet with her father, Nat King Cole. She died from congestive heart failure on December 31, 2015, at age 65. Tom Petty, born October 20, 1950, was the heart of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, delivering timeless hits like Free Fallin'. He died from an accidental drug overdose on October 2, 2017, at age 66. James Ingram, born February 16, 1952, was a Grammy-winning R&B singer known for songs like Just Once. He passed away from brain cancer on January 29, 2019, at age 66. Glenn Frey, born November 6, 1948, co-founded the Eagles and co-wrote classics such as Hotel California. He died from complications of rheumatoid arthritis, acute ulcerative colitis, and pneumonia on January 18, 2016, at age 67. Colonel Abrams, born May 25, 1949, was a pioneer of house music with hits like Trapped. He passed away on November 24, 2016, at age 67. John Wetton, born June 12, 1949, was the powerful voice and bassist behind Asia's Heat of the Moment. He also played with King Crimson and UK. He passed away from colorectal cancer on January 31, 2017 at age 67. Rose Lawrence, born March 4, 1951, enchanted Europe with her 1982 hit Africa and portrayed Fantine in the original French Les Miserables concept album. She died on April 29, 2018, after a long illness at age 67. David Bowie, born January 8, 1947, was a chameleon of sound and style. From Space Oddity to Heroes, his influence spanned decades. He died from liver cancer on January 10, 2016 at age 69. Nicholas Ashford, born May 4, 1941, co-wrote Motown classics like Ain't No Mountain High Enough with his wife Valerie Simpson. He died of throat cancer on August 22, 2011 at age 70. Joe Cocker, born May 20, 1944, turned with a little help. From My Friends into a soulful anthem, his gravelly voice and raw emotion made him unforgettable. He died of lung cancer on December 22, 2014, at age 70. France Gall, born October 9, 1947, won Eurovision at 17, and later gave us Ella, L.A. Law, a tribute to Ella Fitzgerald. She died from cancer on January 7, 2018 at age 70. Eddie Money, born March 21, 1949, rocked the charts with Two Tickets to Paradise and Take Me Home Tonight. He passed away from esophageal cancer on September 13, 2019 at age 70. Maury Conte, born March 29, 1950, brought African rhythms to the world with his hit Yake Yake. He died on May 22, 2020 at age 70 due to untreated health issues. Diego Verdaguer, born April 26, 1951, charmed Latin America with romantic hits like Volvere. He died from COVID-19 complications on January 27, 2022, at age 70. Angela Bofill, born May 2, 1954, captivated audiences with I Try and Angel of the Night. She passed away on June 13, 2024, at age 70. Evelyn Thomas, born August 22, 1953 in Chicago, Illinois, was renowned for her high NRG dance hits like High Energy and Masquerade. She passed away on July 21, 2024, at the age of 70. Evelyn Thomas, born August 22, 1953 in Chicago, Illinois, was renowned for her high NRG dance hits like High Energy and Masquerade. She passed away on July 21, 2024, at the age of 70. James Brown, born May 3, 1933 in Barnwell, South Carolina, was dubbed the Godfather of Soul. Known for songs like I Got You, I Feel Good, he died on December 25, 2006, at age 73 in Atlanta, Georgia. Benny Mardones, born November 9, 1946 in Cleveland, Ohio, was best known for his hit Into the Night. He passed away on June 29, 2020, at age 73, due to complications from Parkinson's disease. Olivia Newton-John, born September 26, 1948, in Cambridge, England, captivated audiences with songs like Physical and her role in Grease. She died on August 8, 2022, at age 73, after a long battle with breast cancer. Steve Harley, born February 27, 1951 in Deptford, London, was the frontman of Cockney Rebel, famous for "Make Me Smile, Come Up and See Me." He died on March 17, 2024 at age 73 after battling cancer. Meatloaf, born Marvin Lee. A day on September 27, 1947 in Dallas, Texas, was known for his powerful voice and theatrical performances, especially in Bat Out of Hell. He died on January 20th, 2022 at age 74 due to complications from COVID-19. Anita Pointer, born January 23, 1948 in Oakland, California, was a founding member of the Pointer Sisters, delivering hits like "I'm So Excited." She passed away on December 31, 2022 at age 74 after a battle with cancer. Eric Carmen, born August 11, 1949 in Cleveland, Ohio, was the voice behind "All by Myself" and "Hungry Eyes." He died in March 2024 at the age of 74. Rick Ocasek, born March 23, 1944, in Baltimore, Maryland, was the lead singer of The Cars, known for hits like "Drive." He died on September 15, 2019, at age 75 from heart disease. Greg Keane, born July 10, 1949 in Baltimore, Maryland, rose to fame with catchy rock hits like "The Breakup Song, They Don't Write 'Em" and "Jeopardy!" He passed away in 2023 at age 74, leaving behind a legacy of infectious pop rock storytelling. Aretha Franklin, born March 25, 1942 in Memphis, Tennessee, was the Queen of Soul, delivering classics like "Respect," "Natural Woman," and "Chain of Fools." She died on August 16, 2018 from pancreatic cancer at the age of 76. Marty Balin, born January 30, 1942 in Cincinnati, Ohio, co-founded Jefferson Airplane and was known for hits like "Miracles" and "Count on Me." He died on September 27, 2018, at age 76 due to complications from heart surgery. Dan McCafferty, born October 14, 1946 in Scotland, was the powerful voice of the rock band Nazareth, best known for "Love Hurts" and "Hair of the Dog." He passed away on November 8, 2022 at the age of 76 after years of health complications. Frankie Beverly, born December 6, 1946, led Maze and delivered timeless R&B grooves like "Before I Let Go" and "Joy and Pain." He passed away in 2024 at the age of 77, remembered as a soul icon. John David J.D. Souther, born November 2, 1945 in Detroit, Michigan, co-wrote hits for the Eagles and had solo success with "You're Only Lonely." He passed away in early 2025 at the age of 79, leaving behind a rich legacy in soft rock and country rock. Alpha Anderson, born in the early 1950s, was a lead vocalist for the legendary disco group Chic, known for "Le Freak" and "Good Times." She passed away in 2024 at age 73, celebrated for her golden voice that defined the disco era. Christine McVie, born July 12, 1943, in England, was a vital member of Fleetwood Mac and the voice behind "Everywhere," "Little Lies," and "Songbird." She died on November 30, 2022, at age 79 after a short illness. Kenny Rogers, born August 21, 1938, in Houston, Texas, was a country pop icon famous for "The Gambler," Lucille, and Islands in the Stream. He passed away on March 20th, 2020, at the age of 81 from natural causes. Bill Withers, born July 4th, 1938, in West Virginia, gave the world soulful anthems like Lean on Me, Ain't No Sunshine, and Lovely Day. He died on March 30th, 2020 at age 81 due to heart complications. Tina Turner, born November 26, 1939, in Nutbush, Tennessee, electrified the world with her fierce energy and hits like What's Love Got to Do with It, Proud Mary, and The Best. She died on May 24, 2023, at age 83 after a long illness. If this video moved you, please subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It helps us share these stories with more people who care. And tell us in the comments, who was your favorite 80s artist?